from on board Regent Seven Seas cruise ship, the Seven Seas Explorer. There are lots of restaurants on board and you can eat at each specialty restaurant at least once. So I thought I'd show you a tour of each and every restaurant to help you decide where best to eat.
This is the main restaurant, Compass Rose on deck 4. For a main dining room, it's absolutely exceptional, as is the blue crystal chandelier. It's really knockout. There's also designer plates made by Versace. I could not quite believe I was eating off Versace plates. Anyway, the food is exceptional, I've got to say. There's a menu, you can eat certain things every night like lobster, Dover sole, lamb chops, steak, or there are daily changing dishes. So sometimes I order from the regular menu. These are all from the regular menu. And when I didn't fancy the dishes from the regular menu, all of them I ever chose were very good, I would pick off the other menu. There was one dish, lamb chops, which were absolutely exceptional. Here they are, and I ordered those more than once, I've got to say. Now onto the buffet, which is called La Veranda. This is open for breakfast and lunch, not for dinner, but I'll come on to that later. You can go to the main dining room for breakfast and lunch, but I prefer to go here. There's always lots of choice, be it sweet or savoury. There's always something that tempted me. It all looks good with a good variety and good quality. And half that buffet at night time becomes a third restaurant, a waiter-served Italian restaurant called Sette Mari. It's a really lovely option to not being a specialty restaurant. They serve all Italian produce, including the wine. Everything's a specialty from Italy, and even the staff pretend to speak Italian for you too. There are a range of starters, but most people share an antipasti sharing plate, which has olives and prosciutto, etc. That was actually really good. Make sure you save space for later. There's a range of other starters. I pick a mushroom risotto because I love mushroom risotto. You could have had a pasta-sized starter, and that I'm sure would have been good too. For main course, I picked the veal sambuco, and that was absolutely amazing. The size of a tennis racket. Good luck eating it all, but it was very, very good. There wasn't space for dessert, but they displayed them in the buffet, although they served them to you at the table. They're all Italian specialties, even the cheeses. It's a very good option. Now on to the first specialty restaurant. There are 3 specialty restaurants on board. You can dine in each one every cruise. This one's the French one called Chartreuse. It's a French bistro style. Everything they serve is French, including the wine. This was an exceptional red wine, a Chateau du Pape, very high end. It's one of my favourite wines that exist, and I couldn't believe they were serving me a Chateau du Pape. The menu was lovely, a mixture of fish and meat and vegetarian options. Again, all French bistro style. For starters, I picked the salmon with blinis and caviar. That was excellent. I picked 4 courses because it all looked so good and the wine kept on flowing. So for the second course, I picked a lobster bisque. That was also absolutely delicious. I loved every single mouthful. And then for main course, I picked a duck, magret de canard. That was very good. I really didn't even have room for dessert, but it was rude to say no, especially when they had apple tart. So I took that. It was delicious. They served petit four. I took them with me back to the room in the goodie box they give you with macaroons inside to take away. Nice touch. Thank you very much. The next specialty restaurant is Prime 7. It's a steakhouse and it's next door to Chartreuse on deck 10. It's a lovely space towards the back of the ship and it's always full, though it always lasts in a second sitting to get there, which is why it looks a bit empty now. Again, there's great attention paid to the crockery, as there is in every single restaurant, and there's great attention paid to the breads here. They're really nice artisan breads. I can't wait to get stuck in. They bring you different wines in every single restaurant, and you can always ask for a special one, like the Chateau du Pape, if you want to, but normally every single wine they serve is pretty good, although I did ask occasionally for the Chateau du Pape because I loved it so much. It's a steakhouse, but you can also get fish and vegetarian options. They bring you an amuse-bouche. This was a sort of tomatoey soup in a cup, and it was absolutely sensational. For starter, I ordered scallops with pork belly. Then I had Caesar salad. I went for 4 courses again. Didn't look very nice, but it tasted delicious. And I'm afraid I didn't go for steak. I went for Dover sole. They debone it for you at the table. It was absolutely delicious. I just didn't feel like any more steak that night. You can get a sneak peek of my son's ribeye steak in the next shot. There it is. The sides were delicious. We way over-ordered for sides because someone told me the sides were so good and you should really indulge yourself, so we did. The Dover sole, considering it's a steakhouse, was also exceptional. I really enjoyed it and ate every last little bit up. Again, similar story, they bring you petit four and they try to give you dessert. I did order something. I wasn't that hungry. I ordered a really weird dessert. It's cheesecake, a mix of cheesecake and red velvet cake. I wasn't a fan. It wasn't horrible, but perhaps the two of those shouldn't be mixed together. Instead, I settled for a cup of tea. It was really good. Thank you. This giant Tibetan prayer wheel is outside Pacific Rim. It's the last of the specialty restaurants. It's a Pan-Asian restaurant and it's my favourite. I was lucky enough to go here twice because I was invited the first time. The menu is extensive. You can get sushi, sashimi, hot food, cold food, salads. This starter gets to everyone. There's edamame and snacks, sesame snacks with peanut sauce. And I just way over ordered. My tip to you would be to not over order so you can really enjoy your food. This duck and watermelon salad is exceptional. That's probably enough for your starter. Instead, I also ordered some summer rolls and some sashimi. There you go, I'm tucking into the sashimi there. It was very, very good. Did I need it as well? Probably not. I also ordered spring rolls, duck spring rolls, and some dim sum. Again, it was all delicious. I just didn't need it. My main course was blackened cod. This is exceptional. Listen to what I think of it. It says it all.
It's the best thing ever.
Now onto the last two eateries. This is the poolside grill. It makes a great alternative for breakfast or lunch. I had lunch here most days, especially on a sea day, because you can eat outside, eat by the pool. There are lots of salads. You can get the usual pizzas and burgers, etc. But these salads were really good, sometimes themed, either Greek or Italian or seafood. You can even sit down at a table poolside and be served a la carte. Again, posh big burgers or lots of hot food actually. My son ordered chicken wings on his last day as a final hurrah. He said they were very, very good. And last but not least, the cafe on deck 5. Shh, don't tell anyone about it. This is my secret hangout. I have breakfast here every day. Most people never find this place. They make the best coffees, cappuccinos, pots of tea, and there's always something to eat up until 6 o'clock. I thought this place was a real find for breakfast or for lunch. I just prefer to go by the pool for lunchtime. And there's also a fantastic outdoor al fresco area, so you can sit right here and enjoy your breakfast. What a view.
I have eaten so much and so well this cruise. I'm going to need to go on a serious diet as soon as I get home. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my review video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's a little circle going to come up on the screen, round about there. Click on it. Happy travelling!